gun, a very small lower jaw to the tip of my, but it goes way up my head. It's a huge jaw, but it looks little. Okay, that's how you know it's me. Sure, you know it's me. You fuck me up. Okay, so anyway, pointing out what royal court was before when I was doing my government speech, my government speech, and just touching base that the police are really fucking helpful, and that this is all lies. People are crazy. They're crazy. They're hectic. They're worried. They're beaten. They're fucking fighting. The KKK is taking over the nation with hurt and depression and stuff. And that I am a clear skinned fucking albino. I just tan it because it's better for my immune system. When I was younger, it was like barely a tan. I'd get like, those mosquito bands that you wear when you're a kid? Like a dirt line of skin that was tanned around them fucking things. And it's not that I hated myself, even though I have veins, like, everyone calls it depression veins, fuck you. And he figured out because the mosquito repellent was doing something to help my skin, the immune system. I didn't have worms, nothing. And it's just weird. He's like calculating this shit in his eyeball. And he makes me tan. And over the years, it's making me darker. And now, like, I'm almost like fucking black. And that's awesome. Thank you. I don't know why I would be ashamed. But, so, maybe I should just focus on the simple things in life, like pondering how wheels roll. I hope you like me. I'm a little frazzled, a little bit too sarcastic, I know. It's hard to understand, I know. And I do explain everything to everyone. Almost everything. To anyone that's even brave enough to watch me. I was on TikTok and I just spit coffee up. Big spit. Acidic spit. Because I was talking about how because I'm an albino, because I'm sick, because I'm sensitive, like, not barely sensitive, more like just always scared of like everything. But that's liberty, integrity, pride, and bravery when you're brought to like the table about it. Yeah. So, and I pause. And I am scared. That makes me forgetful. I'm so good with names, but and dates, but like I do have a hard time when I'm nervous to go on stage to remember people that I've been talking to for like 5 fucking days, and then it comes to my stage day, and I'm like, I can't remember the fucking names. Shit. But the comedian's doing a Royal Lewis, whatever, and I don't know their names, but they're doing this royal skit. I didn't know who they were, but I recognized them. Like, oh yeah, they're singers or something, right? They're like, comedians today. Would that be funny to just go to royal court, eh? And I was like, yeah, royal court is a real thing. They're like, no, it isn't. I was like, yeah, it is. And they're like, what's royal court? And I pointed up to the podium that's way the fuck up in the big ass courtroom building. I was like, that one person makes this whole courtroom royal court of 2 honorable people are hurting each other in any which fucking way. There's lights that blink, and it's like serious fucking business. Like, who's up there? I was like, now I got his name stirs. I think Lewis Chaplin is who you are, right? Is Chaplin? Anyway, he's a really good singer, and I like all his music. It's like Someone You Once Loved, I think, is one of his songs. But it's Hillary Clinton, and standing behind her is Christy Clark, and yeah, they're serious women. That's why everyone hates them, right? Oh, everyone fucking hates them. And why? Is because, well, I don't know, I call Hillary Clinton American. Well, she is in American politics because she's the royal court for the governor, and the governor is also the governor of America, too. The U.S. is all army bases. It's really none of our business to talk about U.S., but people get it confused, and that's fine. But then, Ambaa Leynnn is the genetic alternate and accelerator, genetic accelerator, and all that stuff. And she sits over there, and she's like, she has like this mood thing on me, like a sensor, and she watches like what I feel about my family, and she called it out last time. Emma did. She's like, you think your family's fucking boring because they're so fucking good looking. I was like, how do you have personality when everyone looks at you like you're perfect and straightforward and exactly how it's supposed to be? And she's like, oh, that's kind of shitty. And I was like, well, I guess I'm shitty. You know, shit my pants once this year. I literally did because Mom wouldn't get out of the bathroom. She didn't understand the severity. She was very depressed or something. Something was wrong with Mom at the time. She was like dying, is what the chief of police said. My cousin, chief of police. He said, no, she keeps dying. That's what it is. Like, she's letting go of all the enzymes that make her youthful at any point in fucking time. And we gotta do stem cell to bring it back because she's too young to feel that fucking old. And I was like, cancer? She never told me that while she was playing fucking... What does she even play? Like some fucking game on her phone, taking a shit in the bathroom. I took a shit on the kitchen floor. Okay. Fun. Not judging, just laughing without the laughter. It's okay. It's just a pair of pants. I just washed them 2-3 times. Warm again? I did. Oh, fuck yeah. Don't even bully me about that shit. Well, Christy Clark is my second cousin. Hillary Clinton is my mom because I seemingly can't do anything about this moving on and finding a new family to love. They'll never probably ever be loved again either because the KKK is fucking killing everyone that would have like brought the brain waves to make it fucking work. So Hillary Clinton, I'm sorry, you're a little bit stuck with me. Yeah, and Mark Carney's dad. I'll tell you this, but I'm in a better mood, so I'm telling you it again. Yeah, it's just that pillar way up there. That's royal court. I'm a royal. My family are the greats. We're always the greats. My family's still, they're like partially disabled. This little farmland, and 2 of them moved into different houses away from us a little bit. Just a short ways away. Yeah, they're partially disabled. And so was Mom from birthing them. And I nearly died because it was hard because I was so smart and I was forcing to be alive. Because her womb, like you get a new womb every time, but there's like this casket thing, like cascada, I think it's called, in your womb. It's not that shape. It's not exactly like that, but it was hard. I have like permanent exhaustion. You know, I've tried everything over the years, but the one thing that helps me not be so fucking exhausted is the vape. Like switching to the vape sort of helped. Giving those latch hook kits to the girls really fucking helped. Even though I think Cohen's probably the only one that did his, which is a happy rainbow cloud. He's probably the only one that did it because he's stuck a little bit. Yeah, he was a really good artist, but he was almost retarded with everything else, and now he's growing at that, but he can't touch base on the artist. And like, I'm only kidding when I say you're partially retarded. You're doing Lego, which is building. It helps the concept. It's the first part of the concept. And you're drawing and you're coloring immaculately. And I videotaped it, and like, I wish I knew where it went. Probably got, my Facebook probably got shut down. It was on Facebook. You were one in 3 months, I believe. And you're just blowing my fucking mind. But be careful because you bike and stuff, and those boys do seem like sort of like trouble. Be precautious, be good. Don't get hurt. I love you. And I'll say it again. Brylan is thinking about taking over the daycare program eventually. Helping out, being there, doing it next to Shauna. She wants to be like nothing but a fucking babysitter, and she'll do like the foster, the respite to make it possible, because you can't be a babysitter for the rest of your fucking life. She's scared as hell to have kids, and she's like, not till after high school, I swear to fucking God, because I believe what you said about being a math teacher. Lila's the same way. I know we're 13, but we're gonna wait till we're 23. So you get 1, 2, 2 kids. She's like, yeah, like, She loves me so much, that kid. That's the one that I am always so quiet about, because we don't really talk. We just like get into a show most of the time because I held her so much. Because Melissa was so fucking sick. Yeah. So I understand you, Shauna. Even though it's mostly Colby raising her, I understand what you mean. Don't let my PTSD and shell shock disrupt your well-being, please. Because I don't know how the fuck to fix it. So, yeah, and Jackson is a mystery to me yet. Coral is a mystery to me yet. But Jackson made $1 billion to his name. Coral made like $3 billion every 6 months for 9 months. So she made like $3.4 billion to her name. Coral just keeps going. Jackson's like sicker than a fucking dog. I'm handing out money to fucking buy medication, buy him procedures, pay to get blood work fastened, blah blah blah. It was only $500 I think I handed out, but I'm not trying to get more credit than that. I just think that I'm trying to turn into an older adult, and I'm struggling really fucking hard because I'm not fucking feeling well. But at one point, Cora was telling me in the bedroom that she wants to be a psychiatrist. Okay. Then she's telling me she wants to be a professor. I'm like, same thing, almost. And then she's like, I want to be a dentist. I'm like, that's immaculate. And she's like, only because I got these fucking caps in my mouth and they change color if somebody puts any medication I'm not supposed to have or drugs on it. And I was like, oh, you're just always at the dentist, so you may as well. She's like, yeah, like kinda, but no, it'd be fun to be a dentist. I was like, I was a dental professor for a lot of years. Enough. You can't do it forever. No, you start to wear out, burn out. So that'd be cool. Like orthodontic, dental professor of psychiatry. So you can give the heavy doses of major anesthesias, pain meds, code knockout, fucking code red, which is like violent patient. That'd be cool, girl. I see where you're going. You didn't for a second. That's okay. I barely know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm so fucking different. Yes. I know what I'm saying. I know what I want to say, but am I saying it right? And then I have to think about it. And I'm like, I forgot a big part of like, what was the thing I was talking about on TikTok? Oh. My cousin Kat. What a brat. She's like, yeah, Miley Cyrus is all about like just living it the way you want to and like feeding the fucking crackers for fun underneath your ass cheek to the dog. But if it's a whole cracker, she's gonna have a fucking problem. I was like, Kat, I want to hang out with you all the time. I do. Like you are a fucking comfortable, pivotal, amazing, friendly, cute. Like I guess you're like hot or something. You got everything and more. and you're delightful and you're cheerful. You're healing and you're fun and you're like we grew up together. I just you dared me to meet your cousins, so I dared to talk to them. They're my cousins too. I didn't no, for a lot of years I couldn't even go up the stairs to my bedroom. I lived on the couch. So I didn't go out meeting people very much. And I decided to. And I worry that she's gonna hate me and make fun of me because I just let my dogs trash the couch and I sit on it and I don't care and do this massive cleanup and it's the same way the next day. She's like, yeah, it's too hard for you. Everything would be no matter how fucking Hulk like you are. I was like, oh, I don't think she would. She's like, did you know her? I was like, yeah, like I was 2. You were 3 and very small and struggling with a paravo problem, like you had an influenza with babies. And they named me Cat, like C-A-T. And because my favorite sport back then was baseball, softball. I used to watch it like all the time. And because they felt that we loved each other and you started getting better when you're being held and you're 3. I was 2 and you're sick. And I wasn't sick, I was just sniffly. For some reason, we healed each other and your little monitor started telling everyone that you're doing much, much better. And your heart started to even instead of... Yeah, I remember this. I was 2, as smart as a fuck cookie, man. And Miley was there, and me and Miley hung out for like 7 years until you woke up and Miley had to go because she had a different deal being our family member. Like everyone has their something to do, and then you have all your excuses to drop out, but you have to try, right? For it to be a family, everyone has to try their hardest. Yeah, I know Miley Cyrus. She was so mucky. She was the one that used to pick her nose and like dab it on her nose because it helped with the itching. But she didn't give a fuck. And she'd also tell you to lick her nose. I didn't lick her nose, but yeah. We're all mucky Mollies, that's why we get along so fucking well. Miley is like how old? I don't know. Not very much older. Aren't you both 2 years older than me or a year older than me? Something like that. Tired of separation. And Tate, she wanted me to sleep over before I had to take a ride home. She lives like kind of sort of down the street from my Uncle Doug. She lives in this tiny little house and it's so cute. She's like, I fucking spit and puked all over that couch, heaving because I was so nervous and upset about the show. I was like, oh, I'll just sit on it. And then she's like, you're just going to sit on it. I was like, yeah, why not? She's like, I just like really want you to know that greasy hair is the only way you're going to have hair. And I was like, oh, that's cute. Yeah. I sort of knew her. She got mad at me when I started getting into poker. And I was like, thank you. And she's like, why? I was like, why I love games. Christian. And it would suck me dry. Especially with like, I have a baby. They asked me to play what's going to happen next. They're going to take advantage of my ADHD. I fuck people up with poker though as a police officer though, where I'm insured to get my money back almost any regardless, like almost regardless. It's really fucking funny how people hate Elon Musk and think he's some kind of like revengeful hippie. Elon Musk is a corporation. That's my dad that models it. And he is very geeky, and I confess, he's probably more geeky than me. I thought I was rad. Thought he was ultra stellar. But whatever, we're not arguing here. Thing is, I'm the super genius Elon Musk, the corporation. And I managed to make the deal to do oil and gas a long fucking time ago. I wouldn't have, though. And the reason why we weren't going to, because Doug literally works like oil. Like he quads, times out shit, does all the math, checks sites, fires people. Like he's like pretty skookum dude. And then his wife got sick with multiple sclerosis. And he just gave me the corporate part of it. Gave me rights to the corporation. So I can do the paperwork. I figured out so much shit that he was like, this is as smart as I get. And I was like, fucking figuring it out. We made so much money in it. It helps him too. I remember when he wanted to kill himself because he couldn't pay off the house and they were going to take it. And I was like, well, I've been running fucking 17 miles a day, 22, 23, and 70.8 micro miles in minutes. The length 4. So I've been running like 22, averagely 17.3 miles in under 11 minutes. Cool down included 20 minutes. So I don't stroke out, right? So I did this whole thing fighting gangsters that were like hiding amongst everyone. And I found them all and just blew them up no matter who the fuck was looking at me. Managed to run away and prove myself to somebody who actually fucking counts. And won all these houses. And they're not the greatest houses or anything. But hey, at least we have some space. Kinda. At least we have a place, I guess. But yeah, like Uncle Doug's yard is sweet though. Like, what's the most common thing that's in his yard? Like foxes. There's big squirrels, like pretty giant, not as big as up in Mount Robinson, but pretty big. Badgers. He's in a cul-de-sac in a fucking city. Neato, eh? Alberta sweet shit. I own the Red Sox, the Blue Sox. Yeah, on the team. I've been lying, I know. But it's for a purpose. Oh, yeah. I played football since kindergarten in the back field where we were allowed to. And I never stopped playing football. I'll play football as long as you let me take a shit first. If it's feeling like I need to, or piss. Blow my nose, wash my hands. Yeah. Softball. Like Mr. Cook's like, you're fucking retarded. It'd be that fucking good. I was like, well, I don't want to call the game retarded. It's really not. He's like, what does it do? I was like, the lines of stars to bring love down to planet Earth. He's like, wow, you actually know the game. I'm going to give you the Red Sox team. I was like, I think you owe me the Red Sox team. In rugby, I was the second fastest, but the most important player. So that was really good because that was my favorite sport. Like through all, like if you counted like sports, but you had to pick one that females get to play on TV. You don't really have many choices. But you think it'd be hockey because like when we played hockey, I was a menace. I was so bad to you people. But then, yeah. Started slapping the stick to get fucking the moral counts because I was like, oh, you guys are pussies. You're sad. You love me and I'm always beating you and everything. And this fucking rugby, I do want travel tattoos on my face, but like medicinal tattoos might work, but you can't. Like, what if I want to go back to work one day? I'm like 70. My poor mom. She did. She birthed me so fucking well. Yeah, I was fighting, and it's true. It's like they can tell that it's on my birth chart. I read my birth chart. I started crying. I was shit my fucking pants because it put me in nervous shutdown, and when you shut down, you shit. So whatever, but she did a good job. Like I'm 4.5 generationally heaps forward in healing. Then yeah, my siblings are kind of. It has to do with body alignment and all this stuff. And how their neck isn't floating, it has like phrase. Yeah. I don't even know if it, like what kind of disabled it is. Like I can talk and talk and talk, but I don't actually really fucking know. Like I know it's called partially disabled when it's the phrase at the bottom of the neck and the neck doesn't just float and do its own thing no matter how screwed up the body is in comparative that it's not a car accident kind of situation. It like catches and like you'll like punch me here in the neck like mine doesn't do that. I was born with 0 patience. I'm just a surgeon, that's all I can do. The baby, like something to do when I get old. Yeah. And I should save it for that too. Because I've worked at the bank and there's a huge shooting and I killed them all perfectly. And the bank was like, well, okay, that's all we can pay you for. And I was like, fuck. Guys, I'm like, that's why I name myself Grandma Angry Cops. I'm a grandma. I just want to go to work and feel fine all throughout it when I go home. But I have to pee, and that's basically the rest of the story anyway. Blow my nose. Wash my hands, even though I did. Huh? Nice girl.